John Anthony, how would one know we are demon-possessed? Well, demon-possessed, I've said it many times, the word in the New Testament, demonizomai, is that I'm passive while the demon is active. You may feel a loss of control, right, where you feel like there's something working through you. And if that's the case, like the man who, once he's delivered from the demon that Jesus healed, right, extracted this demon, he was then sitting at the feet of Christ, clothed and in his right mind. Well, before that, he wasn't clothed and in his right mind because this demon was wreaking havoc in his life. You got to look at the agenda of the enemy. The agenda of the enemy is to break up families. It's to break up lives. It's to steal and kill and destroy. He's a murderer, Jesus said in John 8, a murderer from the beginning. Look at verse 44 of that passage. And we need to know that whatever is working against life, whatever's working against human flourishing, right, that's Satan's territory. And so, John, the reality is, if we see a lot of that tendency and increasing passivity and a drive within us that drives so hard, it's certainly in the domain of the enemy. And this is where we think it's a switch on and off. Satan's activity is not a switch on and off. He's constantly working through us, right? He's the spirit, to read, quote it, I don't have it up, but to quote Ephesians chapter 2, he's the spirit that's now at work in the sons of disobedience, right? He is out there trying to move us into greater rebellion, just like he did in the garden with Eve. Here, you got to do this. I know God said no, but do it anyway. That kind of power of suggestion and work in our lives, if it's so overwhelming, right, all it shows is an increasing kind of impact of the enemy. And that's where I'm saying, there's demon activity going. Possession, they don't possess anything. Demons will not take anything with them into hell, right? You may join them in hell, but they don't have you, right? All they're doing is utilizing your passivity to do more and more of their work. And I guess that's why people haven't objected to the phrase possess, but they don't own you in that sense.